fam, so I wanted to create a video really quick discussing the importance of self-love and how necessary it is before you get started on any type of journey, be it in your fitness journey or even just your life journey. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and watch this video in its entirety for more motivation. Why I wanted to create a video on this. As of lately, I've just been seeing across different social media platforms, as well as on TV, people who are dealing and struggling with self-love. I've actually been in that position before, and so I'll share that in a second. But something prompted me yesterday to start really thinking about self-love and how important it is no matter what type of journey you're on. And it was when I was watching Black Ink Crew, New York, and Ceasar's baby mom, Crystal. The episode yesterday revealed her new look. She had been wearing a mask for like a few months now. And I thought it was just something medically wrong, something going on that she was working through. Well, it came out yesterday that she wanted to look more appealing or more attractive. So she actually got her jaw broken on purpose and reconstructed so that she could have a more attractive appearance. And I know plastic surgery is something that's a major trend now, and to each his own. That is not the issue itself. The issue itself was the self-love component. You can get a lot of stuff done. You can get liposuction, you can get your face done, you can get, it's so many different procedures out there. But if you're not internally happy with who you are, you're always going to continue to find something wrong. And so when she did her big reveal, she didn't get the reaction that she wanted from Ceasar, her baby dad. And she was a little disappointed about it, but you have everybody else who are complimenting you on it, and that was still not good enough. So it made me realize, like, as I was watching it, she struggles a lot with self-love, and there's nothing physically she could do until she get right internally. I've had so many different times, more than I can count on my two hands, attempts at losing weight and trying to be a certain figure throughout my life coming up. A lot of it was due to what I saw other people doing. A lot of it was honestly driven by the fact that I was just boy crazy. And that's something I can be transparent about today because I don't have the same mindset at all. I actually started college 2005. And I was the heaviest girl kind of in the group of friends that I ended up making that year. And it really was hard on me because none of the guys wanted to give me any attention. When we would go to house parties, all of my friends were dancing with people and, talking and having conversation. And oftentimes I was left kind of on the couch in the corner by myself to drink and just, kind of try to look cute, but I really was insecure. I felt bad because nobody was interested. And then even a few guys said a few things about me regarding the fact that I was too big to talk to. By the time I left college, my freshman year, to go home for the summer, I had made in my mind that I was gonna lose some weight. And when I did that, I went to the extreme. I cut my calories down below 1,000 calories a day, and I was always working and taking summer classes and walking and moving a lot. So that covered a lot of the physical activity, never mind the fact that I would at least do 2 miles a day, just walking. And so I ended up losing between 60 and 70 pounds that summer. So that's about 3 months, y'all, which was very unhealthy looking back, but I didn't think nothing of it. So when I came back to school my sophomore year, everybody was just like, okay, girl, you look good. I see you. And you had a few people like, is she on that stuff? Because, she's really small, really quick. My freshman year, I was 251 pounds. By the time I came back my sophomore year, I was about 180. So just to kind of give you a perspective of how much weight I lost. However, you would think that it ended there. Obviously, it did not because, as you know, I've lost 130 pounds since 2017. So I started getting the attention that I wanted from guys because, as a reminder, I lost the weight not to get healthy, not to feel better, not to move more, faster and better and more, but honestly, just so guys would be interested in me and talk to me. Not all good attention is good attention. Let me repeat that. Not all attention is good attention. You have your positive, your good, and then you have your negative and your bad. When I started getting more attention, I also got the headaches that came along with dealing with more attention and more guys. And then that opened the pool for more rejects. Now, I hate to say it like that, but guys that just weren't meant for me, were never meant for me. I just started dealing with a lot of host of problems. Not to mention that the way I lost the weight was so extreme, it was hard to maintain as I went back into my college lifestyle where I'm taking classes sporadically and I can't, meal prep the way that I want to. Or matter of fact, the summer I lost the weight, my grandma stayed at the house and I ate what she ate because she was a diabetic with high blood pressure. So her diet was very restrictive. So when I went back to school, it was hard to maintain that as well. So over time and over the years, I began to slowly pick that weight back up plus more. And honestly, I knew it, but I wasn't trying to stop it because I didn't want the attention anymore. And so I just share that story because it didn't turn out the way that I thought it was going to turn out once I lost the weight. And that's because I was not right inside. So I wasn't able to maintain the results. Your physical is always going to change whether you control it or not. That's what happens with time. But who you are inside, is a totally different story. You have control over that. You have control over how you perceive yourself and things around you. Anything that you do has to be for you. It can't be for nobody else. And it has to be something that's going to make you feel good. Because let's say you go like Crystal did on Black Ink Crew. You got your face reconstructed, your whole mouth area. And when you don't get the reaction that you expected, then you're disappointed. And then you reach that low again. And it becomes a very, vicious cycle. Like, okay, well, if it wasn't this part, maybe it's, my body. Maybe it's, my nose. The list can go on. No one is perfect. And that's okay. You should not strive for perfection. You should strive for progress. And that is, y'all, the most important thing on this journey. So once I actually got a hold over how I perceive myself and I started to love myself regardless of where I was physically or even mentally, and regardless of what anyone else thought about me, that's when I was able to, with a clear mind, to start the process and losing weight and doing it the right way at that. This time around was all for my kids, my family, and just honestly to feel better about myself. The things that you do and the reason why you do them makes a very big difference in the end result that you have. You have to have self-love before you start anything. No surgeon, no personal trainer, nothing is going to stop or change what you feel about yourself until you do. So I hope this video encourages you to look at yourself in a more positive light, regardless if you're not where you want to be today, physically or even emotionally. It's okay. You're God's perfect creation, and that's all that matters, regardless of what else man says. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, share and like this video, and let me know in the comments below what else you would like to see from me on this channel.